Hello friends, welcome again to Spanish Classes Online. Today's topic is very interesting. In session 2, 3 and 4 we have done articles, number and gender. So today's session is very special because we are going to convert masculine to feminine and singular to plural in today's session. So let's see what happens in the class. Welcome to the classroom. This is session number 5. Here we will learn how to change gender and number in Spanish. Masculine to feminine, singular to plural in Spanish nouns. Earlier we have done session 2, 3, 4 where we have done many things in details. Session number 2, 3 and 4 was dedicated to Spanish alphabets, articles, etc. But today we will learn how to change genders, masculine to feminine and number singular to plural. We have designed very easy steps with very easy examples. This class is divided in two parts. In the first part, we will see how to change masculine noun to feminine noun. There are some rules we will study, we will see how to change. Rule number 1 says when any noun is ending with O, we have to replace O and add A in that noun. See the first example, El Chico. The boy becomes La Chica. Article El becomes La, masculine to feminine. Chico, drop O, add A. La Chica, the girl. This is first example. We will have more examples. Let's see. Another example is again article El Primo. El Primo. It becomes La Prima. Drop O, add A. Article El becomes La. One more example. El Amigo. Drop O, add A. La Amiga. El becomes La and O changes to A. El Amigo, La Amiga. This is rule number 1 where we replace O by A. Rule number 1. See, rule number 2, and we are going to change any masculine noun to feminine noun. What is there? If any masculine noun, any noun is ending with OR, we have to add A in that noun. Let's see the example. First example is El Doctor, OR ending noun. El masculine noun article becomes La, feminine article, and add A in that. So La El Doctor becomes La Doctora, male doctor to female doctor. Next example, El Profesor, OR ending, becomes la, L becomes la, profesora, add a. One more example, el pintor, or ending, becomes la pintora, add a. El pintor is la pintora. This is another part of the class where we will make singular noun to plural. How to change? Now we are going to do rule number 1. First rule says if any noun is ending, any singular noun is ending with s, so what to do? Singular to plural? In rule number 1, we have to add s to make it plural. See the first example, El Chico, O ending noun. This is singular noun. We have to add s. Chico becomes chicos, and el article becomes los. El Chico the boy, los chicos the boys. Singular to plural, el becomes los. Just we have to add s in the singular noun. Another example, el amigo becomes los amigos. Again we have added s. Another example, la chica becomes las chicas. Add s. This is rule number 1. Look at rule number 2. In rule number 2, if any noun is ending with consonants, we have to add es in that. See, the example is la universidad. We have to add es. La becomes las, universidad becomes universidades. Other examples are la cantidad, consonant ending d becomes las cantidades. Add es. One more example, la canción, and consonant, add es, la becomes las canciones. Es added. La becomes las, singular to plural, and in the noun add es. Now, very important rule, rule number 3, where we are going to change singular to plural. But in case where noun is ending with Z, we have to drop it and add CES in that noun. For example, la actriz becomes las actrices. What we have to do? We have to add CES in that noun. Yes. First example. Z, drop it, add CES. La actriz, las actrices. The actress, the actresses. Another example, la nariz becomes las narices. Z, drop, add CES. La becomes las. Another example, la voz, drop Z, becomes las voces, add CES. La voz, las voces. This is rule number 4. This is very special case. What do? We find some compound nouns. They remain same. Only the change is with the articles, compound nouns. These are always masculine. And we have to make change in the article, nothing else. Some examples are listed here. See, el sacapuntas. The sharpener becomes, here sacapuntas remains same. El changes to los. El sacapuntas in plural is los sacapuntas. Second, abrelatas remains abrelatas, only el changes to los in singular to plural. Third, sacacorchos remains same in both cases, el changes to los. These are 3 examples. Here what do we find? No change in the noun, only article changes singular to plural. Have a look from the beginning. Part 1 of the lecture is masculine to feminine. Here we have seen how to make masculine to feminine. This is masculine to feminine. Rule number 1, where we have to replace O by A to change masculine to feminine. Rule number 1. These are 3 examples. In rule number 2, we have to add S in rule number 2 if any noun is ending with OR to change masculine to feminine. See, these are 3 examples. El doctor becomes la doctora, el profesor becomes la profesora, el pintor, la pintora. These are 3 examples. Set number 2 of the lecture is where we are going to change singular to plural. Singular to plural. Here we have 4 rules. In first rule, we have to add s in singular noun. If any noun is ending with a vowel, we have to add s. In rule number 2, we have to add es if any noun is ending with a consonant. We have these three examples: la universidad, las universidades; la cantidad, las cantidades; la canción, las canciones. Rule number 3. Here, in rule number 3, if any noun is ending with z, drop it, add ces. These are three examples: la actriz, las actrices; la nariz, las narices; la voz, las voces. Rule number 4. This is dedicated to compound nouns. Here in rule number 4, we have to change the articles only in singular to plural, and the noun remains same. So, masculine to feminine, singular to plural. There are two sets. In set number 1, we have done masculine to feminine. There were two rules: rule 1, rule 2. Set number 2, singular to plural. There are 4 rules: 1, rule 2, rule 3, and rule 4. These are 4 rules. Like the video. If you have any suggestion, any question, any query, you may comment and subscribe the channel. Thanks for watching. See you soon. I hope you have enjoyed the class. How was it? Write your comments. And if you're new to channel, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Vande Matram. See you soon. Happy learning.